Alright everyone, welcome again. This is another CGO broadcast. This is the Nations Challenge Playoffs, the 2015. Sweden versus Spain. This is semifinals match B. I'm your caster Inc. Cast with me is going to be Miss Guy.
Hello everyone, are you all excited? Well, of
Totally.
course I'm not gonna get a response besides you, but I'm definitely excited. We've got Spain versus Sweden coming up in the Nations Challenge semifinals, and tonight we'll find out who is going to be facing the Netherlands on Sunday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, Sunday or Saturday will be, preferably Sunday I think, for the grand finals, but yeah, we have the semifinals today. It's Sweden, it's Spain. I'm really excited for this game. They're in the top 4 of all the teams that have participated in this Nations Challenge. For Sweden, we have Genetic, who I think is actually Simon or whatever we're calling him. Kimpa, Taz, Mankey, and Zitor. That is a really scary lineup. Has a ton of crazy players on it. And then over on Spain, we have No Way, Petaway, Natek, Julio, and Shopreme. So I'm really excited. Really excited about this game. Are you excited about this game, Myth?
I am. I just hope that we're gonna get more than 3 maps. Because
Yeah.
I'm a bit worried.
I think that's the big question everyone has is, can Spain win more than 1 map? Can they even get the 2 maps? Can they even take it to a 5th map? Like, just 3 maps might just be like a best of 3 here, to be honest. But anyways, it is best of 5, guys. We do have the 9 rounds per half format for each map. So the teams will play 9 rounds, however many rounds they can get, and then they'll switch. Then on that second half, it's basically first to 10 points. And I think we're all ready. First map is going to be Cannon. The map order is Cannon, Fox Hunting, Black Scent, Airplane, and then India. So Cannon will be first. We have Spain on the EU side, and then we have Sweden on the NRF side. And we're in the esports channel, so we have that X-ray and minimap in the lower right corner for you guys. So hopefully you guys are hyped for that. And here we go.
So yeah, as you can see, Spain starting on the EU side and Sweden on the NRF side, gonna try and hold the Spanish players off. Let's see to which side they're gonna go first. I expect Spain to play fairly fast.
Yeah,
wow, this is weird.
I'm still trying to load in right now.
I'm in.
Alright, I'm in too. Is everyone frozen? Oh no, here we go. Sorry for that, guys. We are in the game now. Game is just catching up a little bit.
I should use like different stuff now because the info on my screen is so big. I'm really confused.
Yeah. Well, we do have Taz inside of the one side here. He's got a whole bunch of players coming at him. He takes on the Ket, and that's gonna be Sweden that just annihilates all of Spain. There's only 2 players left. I think that was Julio who made it a 2-on-2 now.
Yeah, the returns are indeed being made. Genetics taking down Julio. It's just Petaway's left, but he's got the scope. Moved around back series, here's Kimpa. Kimpa trying to nade, almost getting it. And he gets the wall shot.
Yeah, so Kimpa going strong there with that retake back into the site. And I think pretty much everyone off of Sweden got a kill there except for Zitor. So they all contributed to winning that round pretty evenly. And that's defense as well that they held it against the Spain's offensive 1 push. Now we see Spain pretty much doing the same thing here, just working around that bookcase, trying to go for picks or something, work through the smoke, trying to gain some ground here. But is it working, Myth?
But they are getting 2 picks. It's just Mankey left on the side. Kimpa and Genetics gonna rotate really fast now, because Mankey's in a lot of pressure, but Spain's in the mid. They're actually gonna go for a 2 here. They could catch Kimpa off guard.
This is exactly the strength of the offensive side of Cannon. You can get control of a site and you can just go to mid and rotate over to 2 and just take it so easily. Or just even push through mid itself and you block off the rotate.
Kimpa gets the first pick.
That's a really key killer from Kimpa, blocking off this connector push. Oh, he misses Petaway's. Petaway's going for the return. He gets the pick on the
Genetics. It's just Kimpa left and Julio takes in. That's 1-1.
Yeah, if Petaways have been taken out there by Genetic, that could have been a completely different round, but good job for him to get that drag shot or whatever he did over there. Not, yeah, like you said, it's all tied up 1-1. Where is Sweden gonna go here?
Well, Spain seems to be doing the same strats all over, but this time Mankey pushing up, and he's securing off the 1. Knowing Julio's connect to 1. But now Sweden can focus somewhat more on the 2 side, and they basically know what Spain's gonna do.
And look at Taz here, watching that corner. He does miss the shot on No Way there. No Way is going to try to push up through the UAV. Taz missing the shot through the smoke. He has to back off there as 2 players pushing him. He gets shot down to half HP. Now he's going to try to hold this angle with just such low HP as well. This could be a really risky situation for Taz. He gets naded, has to back out.
Oh, Zeter gets headshot out by Noe.
Now it's just Taz on the site here. Mankey is trying to rotate through the spawn, but he's not going to be able to help him if smoke comes out. We're still hopping on board with Taz here. Has that FRF2. He's looking around. He's got 4 players he needs to defend against, and he needs to get at least 2 of them, or his team is not going to have a chance. We still have Kimpa and Connecticut over at defending 2. Taz missing the shot, calling out for his team. Mankey going to try to peek out. And Mankey trying to peek out a little bit too soon. Will get hit down to very low HP. Taz is also low. Taz does get one shot onto No Way. Can't find the second, but I think Mankey got a kill.
Yeah, he did. That Chopram on his own, tanking that shot from Kimpa.
Yeah, Oliver Chopram in a 1-on-3. He's going to push out, gets the kill to Mankey. Knows where Kimpa is, but Kimpa is just going to shut that angle down. No chance for him. And now it's going to be 2-1 now, going to Sweden. So it's really good defense actually from Sweden. Like, you see how Kimpa and friends rotated down through the middle and went through the connector there instead of just rotating through spawn like a lot of teams would do. That just opened up all the kills.
Spain's gonna go for a very hard 1 push now. Everyone's ready there. It's just Peta controlling the back and just Mankey on one side. Sweden's leaving it quite open. They're pushing mid with 2 guys.
Yeah, we're gonna hop onto Mankey. He gets smoked out. He shoots the smoke actually. Gets Noe down pretty low. Gets Julio down pretty low as well. He just needs to get some of these kills. He's got to reload. He's flashed now. Oh, he will get taken out. Let's see what Noe can do here on this corner.
Meet up with Taz, but Taz gets him. It's 3-on-3 in the end. Everyone's gonna be coming from the shell from Sweden's side. Natek's gonna hold him off.
Yeah, Zito's very low. He's going for this engagement here with Natek. Calls him out. Gonna go for the repeak. Oh, I can't find the kill. Finally gets the kill. That was pretty close. Alright, so Chopram is inside of the site. Julio is on the outside of the barrels. They're gonna try to work together here. They're getting naded. Julio gets taken out. Chopram, last man alive, has full HP, takes down Zitor. Oh, but gets flanked from behind.
2 sides. But look at their HPs, they're all so low.
Yeah, that was really close there from Chopram. Just a couple more bullets hitting their targets would have been kills.
I was trying to push out Taz, if I'm not mistaken. If he had Taz down, he could have pushed out even further, and Kempo wouldn't have time to kill him and defuse the bomb.
Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what he was hoping for, but he's just gonna get those kills. Couldn't push out fast enough. No way he's gonna smoke the mid and try to get some picks at it. Interesting strategies coming out from both teams. They're just dying for that middle control. And we are going to see Spain go over to this generator, over to 2. This is the first time they've actually come this way this half. But there's 4 players of Sweden just getting ready for this. And look at that. We saw Petaways get a kill onto Mankey over at Bookcase. One's basically open. How is that going to affect Sweden's rotations? No way, trying to shoot through the smoke. Gets into the 2 connector. This is really big. And Zito gets taken out from the connector. Kimpa fighting back with a kill onto Natek. Still on No Way here. He's trying to get the scope through the UAV. He actually lands a UAV onto Kimpa. He knows where he is. But he might get baited here by Taz, who's watching the spawn. It's all up to Taz now. Taz missing the shot. He knows there's a player at mid, but he's got players all around him now, Myth.
Nothing he could do there.
Yeah, and Petaway got a 3K that round.
It's a true trap.
This is an interesting half that we're seeing. Like, we're not seeing Spain able to utilize their offense as much as we would think they'd be able to. Sweden's really shutting their offense down, and their defense is actually posing a little bit of a struggle, I think, for Spain. Where do you think that's coming from?
It's hard to say. I think the main thing is that Sweden is just a strong team. All the individual players, they're just playing with main team, and Spain's playing with one sub, Inatek, and he hasn't been able to do as much for his team yet. Currently going all 6 for his team. Fortunate for him.
Yeah, and we just saw, I think that was Mankey and Taz just worked together to take out, I think that was actually Z-Toy Mankey who took out a player and the cat over at Bookcase together, but tons of action going at mid here. That's a lot of Spain players dying.
Take out Mankey. There are just 2 players left on Sweden's side, and they're both on 2.
Yeah, it'd be really bad for Spain to push this.
Oh no, he's been taken down, but Kim's gonna... Kim missing a shot!
Wait, actually it's taken out!
Now he knows where the last guy is, Genetics, but he's got the bomb down as well.
Still a minute left on the clock.
No, he's gonna try and stall it out, but no way Genetics gonna push this. No, he's gotta do it. He's gotta come with the pre-fire. Question is, will it be on point? He's gonna go for it now.
Shift walks out, does a pre-fire, but Genikit loses his angle.
Loses the helmet as well.
And HP advantage as well. How is this going to go? Genikit. Oh.
Ah, Noe gets it. That was a crucial mistake from Kimba's side this time. Missing the shot on Noe. Noe flick-shotting around.
And it enabled Noe to get a 3k too.
Yeah. 3k and a 1-on-2 clutch.
And actually, it ties it up all 3-3 now, and so there's only 3 rounds left in this half, and it's Spain is keeping it close on offense. We should see them actually pull ahead a little bit, but Pedaways with a kill into Taz. Taz trying to be aggressive down through mid. That's going to put all these players of Spain towards 1. But
Noe's already down, but look at this. Sweden's got 2 people on the side 1. They've got Mankey and Zeta there.
Mankey gets 1 kill, gets a 2nd kill with C-Tor. That's a 3k for the team. Got 4 kills.
Better than a 1-on-4. Gets 1.
Misses the shot, gets it.
2nd. Oh, but it's Kimpa with a pistol headshot. He took a lot of risk there. If he had missed that shot, then Padaways would have most likely gotten a 1v4, so it got really, really close.
Yeah, just... I don't know. These scopes just seem to be using their pistols a lot more than ever before, and they're just getting all these headshots with them. It's really cool and exciting. But look at this, Z-Tor doing his classical move, pushing up through mid. He always does this. And yeah, Noe was definitely prepared for that. Mankey actually got taken out by Naket over at the Bookcase as well. And now Noe with the binos. Is he scoping? No, he's rifling. So this is really awkward for Sweden to hold this out. They have 3 players left alive. They have 1-on-1 and they have 2-on-2. And it looks like the focus from Spain is eyeing up that 2 site. I think they're going to try to push it, so it's going to be Genetikit and Kimpa to defend it. So let's hop on board to Kimpa. Well, Kimpa's actually not doing too much right now. Let's see what Pedaways is doing.
He's going to meet up with Natek any minute.
Yeah.
Natek's going to get ready to peek out here.
Yeah, but he's not prepared for Kimpa to be here, and Pedaways actually is prepared for that. Takes Kimpa out, no problem at all. Genetikit is last player on the site here. They still have Taz rotating around from the connector, but he has to take his time, and here comes the push into the site. And yeah, that just didn't last too long. It's gonna be all up to Taz, getting shot from all angles, and that's just a pretty solid round coming from Spain. 4-4. So this is going to be the last round of the half that we're going into, guys. Whoever wins this will win the first half, but it's a very close game, so nothing is really decided quite yet.
I'm actually quite surprised that Spain's managing to keep it so close, so that's definitely very, very good.
I would have liked to see Spain...
Moving up alone, Generator is going to meet up with Julio. But missing a shot, doesn't know where Julio is, trying to go for the no-scope.
Oh, but he has support from Taz on the behind, look at that. But he's not expecting the bomb carrier to be there as well, who is Noe. Noe getting a 2k.
Look, it's a 2k, and he can push up now. Shoprem getting the pick from base. They now know where everyone is, and Noe's got his set real fast. But Genetic's gonna be there faster. He's gonna catch Shoprem.
Shoprem might get this angle. Oh, he saw him first, but didn't have the reaction for it. Now it's all going up to Noe in a 1-on-2. He needs to follow. He's gotten 2 kills so far. Can he get the 4k and the clutch? Away. Oh, he peeks out for the stairs.
Mankey immediately with that deadly headshot, and that leaves Sweden with a 4-5 lead on defense. This first half of map 1 Cannon.
Yep. So let's go back to the lobby.
Well, it's definitely a great start for them. The question is, will they be able to follow suit in the upcoming half that's going to be played? But now it's Sweden on the attack. They'll probably play a lot more offensive this time. I don't think we saw any appointments on Sweden's side before. Now Zeter switched appointment.
Actually, Zitor was going point man at least 3 rounds.
So he's been playing mostly with the F2000 Scandium.
Yeah, I saw him using that as well. He was missing a lot of shots there at the bookcase, but he eventually got a kill on the retake in one of the rounds on the one site. But yeah, it's just a really solid, close half between each of the teams. Really, there's nothing to take away from it. Like, all the players that do their typical jobs were doing their jobs. I mean, you had Kimpa, you had Tads looking out for each other, you had Mankey, Zitor getting kills. Genetic was just, flying around doing whatever he does. No Way, Petaways were getting the kills that they needed to do. Julio and Chopreme were being plastic bags. Nakat, I don't quite know what Nakat was doing, but yeah.
Well, Spain's gonna watch out that they're not gonna lose it too fast, because Sweden's probably gonna play fast, gonna try and play some mind games on them, and if they lose the first couple of rounds, they're gonna lose sight of Sweden, and eventually losing the first map, which was actually Spain's pick. So they have to really watch out now.
Yeah, I mean, Sweden could easily just run away with this half here on offense, because it's Sweden. Sweden, like, they like to play aggressive. They have Zitor. Kimpa will even go point man sometimes too. It's just crazy what they can do on this map on offense. And if Spain isn't ready for it, they could easily be down 2 rounds, like you said. And then, yeah, they'll get demotivated and have no idea what to do. But basically, Sweden needs to get to 5 rounds before Spain gets to... Actually, yeah, they need to get to 5 rounds and they'll win.
Yeah, they'll just need 5 rounds, but the thing that they do have now, Cannon is a bit more offensive-sided, so Sweden's got the upper hand already.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what we're going to have to see. Like, can their defense be as good as Sweden's defense? Because Sweden's defense was actually pretty good. Like, their rotations were quick enough and were accurate enough that they weren't getting, like, outflanked or anything like that. There was only that one round where Spain went to mid and tried to rotate over to 2, and I believe Spain even lost that round. No, they won that round. I'm sorry, my bad. But that was like the only time they actually got like outflanked and outplayed by rotations. Every other round they just lost because they just died trying to get into the sites and they got picked off, whatever. But the rounds that they did win, they won with 3 players left alive.
Yeah, so it's either a big win or a tragic loss because they're unable to get their picks.
Yeah, basically it's a really close map so far, and I think this second half is going to show us who we should have actually been rooting for. Like, it'll show like the true colors of these teams on this map. And here we go, countdown is starting. This is the second half between Sweden and Spain in the NC 2015 playoff semifinals match B. Hope you guys are excited for this. And here we are, we're loading in. Make sure you guys are staying tuned for this. It is Miss Sky and Ink bringing you this little cast.
I'd see Sweden's gonna immediately put the pressure on. I expect him to go for like a fast push, then maybe rotate over in the mid, but I think there we go.
Alright, so
they're actually gonna go for a fast 2 push, but this could be a fake after all. Well, that's exactly what I want to do now. I want to confuse the Spanish team, try and catch them off guard, make them a little bit shaky, and then use that to their advantage and win the map.
Yeah, and Sweden, they have 3 players over here. I think they're actually going to go for a rotate. They actually didn't throw any grenades. Yeah, so the bomb is just going to rotate over to 1 because look at where Taz is. He's pushed all the way up to the 1 site. He's going for those picks. Is he going to be able to find any? I don't know. But look at how far Taz is pushed up here. He's going to go for a pick. Oh, he will get shut down by Julio. That ruins all of the plans that Sweden had for this rotation. Maybe a bit too early of a call here coming up from Sweden for that rotation when Taz hadn't gotten any picks yet. But look at that. Petaways gets a pick over onto Zitor. That was over at 2 site. And now just like that, Sweden have 3 players left alive, and they're on offense first round here. What's happening to the Sweden team? Are they crumbling apart here in the first round?
They played a little bit too aggressive, and now Kimpa and Mankey got a crossfire on mid, hoping to get a pick. Kimpa is really good to take Padaways here. Missing a shot. Padaways not calling out. And Spain can just keep it close and secure the round.
And you never want the defense team to know that you have 3 players at mid, because it's just so easy to defend against that. You have the players in the connector, and if they don't go connector, they're going 1. But look at that Kimpa with the pre-fire shot onto Petaways. Oh, getting the second shot onto Julio. Julio trying to peek out, being a little proactive, not working out. Oh, they're pushing to the site. They get the kills that they need. Oh, gonna be up to Noe and Naket. What can they do here? Naket rotating through spawn. He's actually not flanking. He's going to throw some nades. Can he find anyone with them? No, he can't. He'll just get taken out immediately. Look at that. Kimpa with a 2k. Mankey with a 2k as well. It was a 3-on-5, I believe. And just like that, Kimpa Mankey, they just brought it back.
I'm a bit confused to see, because if I'm not mistaken, I saw Nautic playing with that M4A1 Carpio. I haven't seen a player using that gun in ages.
That's a pretty interesting gun to use, but Taz opening frag up onto Petaways. That's what they needed here at this bookcase to get control of it. Taz sees another player, misses a shot, almost gets taken out, but he gets out of it somehow. Alright, so it's going to be Z2 pushing through the smoke, going to the barrel side. Catches Julio off guard. I think Julio was trying to nade. And now Sweden is going to try to push in. It's going to be Simon pushing in there as the front, but Z2's got his back. Good buddy system here coming up from Sweden. They've got control of the site. Bomb is going to go down now. So now we're going to hop onto Noe, see what he can do through the smoke. He's going to get shot. And yeah, Andromeda just, Sweden just shooting through the smoke. Pretty secured round. So the first round looked a little shaky. They were able to pull it back out, but that second round is what we were looking for, I think, Midsky.
Yeah, this is exactly what we said before. Now Sweden's got the 7-4 lead. They're also on attack. It has to go really crazy if Spain wants to bring it back now.
I think there's one more round that Sweden can win, and then it's a really dire situation for Spain. But right now, I think Spain just needs to remain chill, relax. Like, even if they lose this round, they still have quite a few more rounds to work with. But yeah, they definitely should try to win some rounds right now to get on the board. And I think Noe heard us. He did get a kill right there onto Taz. He pushed up there to the bookcase.
But look where Zeter is playing. He's going to meet up with Petaways any minute.
Oh, but they don't see
Petaways.
Oh, he does get him.
And now Sweden's going to push for 2, but both Chopram and Nautic are on site. They got a teamwork in.
Caught.
They do! Chopram gets the 2k, but he's very low HP, and now Kimpa finds himself in a 1-on-4 situation with Noe pushing from behind.
Yeah, I don't think Sweden was expecting that stack of 3 or 4 players on that 2 site. I think they were expecting them to have 2 players on 1, and they didn't. I think it's because they saw Petaways inside a connector, like, oh, they have a scope and connector. They're only going to have 1 player playing on 2, the rest of them are going to be on 1. I think that was a bad call coming up from Sweden to push that 2 site like that. Just so aggressively and so brazenly without working picks or nades. Kimpa's going to push up. Yeah, shot from the left. A typical corner that you always need to check, but yeah, so that's going to be Spain.
Rounds up the 3k for Chopram as well.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Spain needed to do. They needed to win that round, and they won it. That was probably the most important round for them to win in this entire series so far. And they won it. So let's see what they can do. I think we might see Sweden go for a heavy-handed 1 push. Might be mistaken. I think Spain has really good calls where they're putting their players on defense. Like, they had 4 players here playing at 1, and it's like they know Sweden's going towards 1 right now. Really good calls coming from Spain.
Yeah, Sweden's not rotating either. They're just gonna wait for Spain to push up, trying to get their picks and then rotate. Just Mankey who's watching the flank.
Zetor does get through the pre-fire. He's going to try to push bookcase a little bit. No, he's going to go for the nade. Nade's the far side. Going to push bookcase now. Sees a player. Can't get the kill. Gets tagged a little bit. He knows that that's no way up there. He's not going for the kill. He's waiting for his team to die, apparently, as Petaways pushes up on the far side. Gets the kill onto Simon. Now it's going to be Kimpa and Petaways trying to go for a scope battle. Zetor is going to try to push out. But Petaways left. And that's a smart move by him. What just happened? Noe just took down Kimpa, and then Zetor went for the exchange kill, I guess, but that's not supposed to happen. Zetor... Kimpa's supposed to get that kill.
Oh, and they realized that the 2 side is open. Take falls. And that
Practicing a
puts
shot.
Sweden under pressure. Sweden gets rid of the pressure now. But Mankey's very low HP, almost hitting his teammate.
And almost getting naded as well.
Bolseter and Taz are still fairly high HP.
The key thing, they're not in the site yet, so there's still quite a bit of time for Pettaways and Showprime to work with here.
Oh, look at Mankey here.
Oh, and what?
Oh.
What is happening between these exchanges between the teams? Showprime trying to find Taz, gets a few shots onto him, but can't finish the kill. Taz is just gonna keep crouching there. Taz standing up with a pistol. He's trying to actually bait it out for Zitor to get the crossfire. And yeah, there we go.
Good teamwork here on Sweden's side.
Yeah, throughout the entire round there, even at Bookcase, they had really good teamwork.
Taz knew it was too risky to try and go for the pick, so instead he went for the UAV. Made sure that Showprime was going to push up, and there's Zitor waiting for him.
And look at this. I think Sweden is just like, enough is enough. Let's push two site together. This didn't work out for them last time, but this time there's only 2 players at the 2 site to kill them all. So let's see what Sweden can do. They're pushing to the site. Maybe Zitor leading the charge. Zitor gets taken out, and Simon has to back off now as he's in a whirl of hurt here with hitting the crossfire.
Oh, but Taz getting the 2K. And this allows Sweden to roll. Taz
getting the 4K.
Oh my goodness, Taz. Pretty much out of nowhere getting an amazing streak.
Yeah, I don't understand why Spain tried to push into 2 so aggressively like that when Sweden actually hadn't planted the bomb, and it wasn't actually confirmed that they were in the site yet, so they're just walking into Sweden and just getting picked off like flies. So I think that's a really big mistake from Sweden, to be honest. But look at this, Kimpa getting kills, and he's actually gonna get taken up by Noe. Noe doing a lot of anti-scope work for his team. But let's hop on to Simon and see what they can do to finish out this one site. They're trying to get into it, but they're losing a lot of players. But look at that, Simon gets a kill, does get killed off by Noe. Noe doing a lot of work for his team. Now it's up to Mankey. Mankey gets 1 kill.
First shot, but Julio is one too many. That's another round for Spain, but I think this is more round saver unless they're gonna take 3 rounds in a row on defense now.
But the best thing Spain can do is tie it. So to Spain, do they really want to tie it, or do they just want to go to the second map? I mean, that's really the question that's daunting on their team right now. And they lose 1 round, and they lose the first map to Sweden.
Genetics actually playing with the SR3M instead of the Res.
I don't think he changed his guns when he logged onto that account, honestly. But look at this, Showprime doing a lot of work. However, Simon doing work himself, getting a kill. Well, Kimpa's going to try to plant the bomb. We're going to stick with him, see what he's able to do with the positioning. Might be on Kimpa to clutch it out here. There's a lot of players are dying. It's a 3-on-3. I should say a 2-on-3 now as Pettaways, Julio, last players alive. They're the last hope for their team. And Taz is picking them off 1 by 1. As well as Kimpa. 5-2, that's going to be the first map going to Sweden. 10-6, I believe.
Yeah, it was 10-6 indeed. Spain showed quite a bit of resistance here on this map, but it didn't seem to be enough. It was pretty much decided after those first attacking rounds of Sweden, where they were just so strong, and while that 3v5, that mattered so much.
The way I think about it is that Spain was only able to win 4 of 9 rounds on offense, when you should win 6 of 9 rounds, guaranteed minimum on offense. Just because of how strong offense can be and how like defense is really hard to play, and if you can only win 4 rounds and you actually lose the half when you're on offense, that's not really good, because when the other team switches over, they're going to have the much easier side, and they just pretty much blocked you from getting the rounds that you should have gotten. So I think just textbook, it went the way that it should on this map. 10-6, I mean, I think that's actually like 2 more rounds more than what Spain should have actually gotten. To be honest, we look at how strong Sweden actually is.
I'm not disappointed with Spain's play though.
Yeah,
I mean,
they
10-6 is actually quite good.
We might actually go to a 4th map now. There's some like inspiration here. I'm rooting for Spain right now. I want to actually see them do this.
Well, they're gonna play fox hunting now. I was talking to Julio, the team manager, along with Showprime earlier on, and he said if we play fox hunting, we have a big problem. So I think this map is going to be pretty much one-sided, and we gotta hope that the 3rd map is gonna be a win for Spain.
I'll just go on a tangent here. Back like 2010, 2011, fox hunting, people said fox hunting was the worst map in the game, even though all the Asians played it. I actually think like it's not designed for casual players. It's not designed for even mid-level competitors. It's definitely designed for the top-level play, because those rotations through the mansion are and like through the cellar and off through the one stairs. There's just so many ways to go through each site. Everything is so heavily interconnected. And there's so many spots that defense or offense can just like sit. It's a really complex map to play on. Like, if you don't actually practice that map, you're going to lose like 6-0 on defense, guaranteed. You're not going to have a chance on offense. Yeah, it's definitely like a different map from all the other maps that we have in this game. It's a map of its own. So I definitely would have to agree with Spain. Like, if they haven't practiced this map, yeah, I don't know what they're going to be able to do. They might get like 10-0'd.
10-0 may be a bit too much, but I'd say 10-3.
Yeah, somewhere around there for sure. Especially, I think like Sweden, they have Kimpa, Taz, and Mankey and Zitor. Like, these players practice for international play. Fox hunting is almost always played. So of course they know strategies on this map. They know the best spots, the best angles to play, how to retake the sites when something happens, how to use smokes. Which is something I don't think Spain is going to have. Like, I don't think Spain is going to have set smokes, even. Like, I think they're going to go for a run and gun type of play.
I'm not sure what they're going to try to do here, but yeah, as we see, well, Sweden's with a dual scope and a one-pointment setup. And while on attack, I'm not sure if that would be the best, because on attack, one scope should be enough, but on defense, two scopes can definitely work out. So Spain's just gotta watch out that Sweden doesn't get too many rounds. I'd say 3 would be the max if they want to have a shot at winning. But I actually expect Sweden to get 4. But we'll see. I'll just wait for Nautic to come back and then we'll go to the second map of fox hunting. Currently a 1-0 lead for Sweden after winning Cannon 10-6. Sweden's going to start off on the EU side with Genetics, aka Simon, Kimpa, Taz, Mankey, and Zetor, and Spain on NRS side with Noe, Padaway, Shoprem, Julio, and Inatic.
Alright. We got a little trolled there by the countdown. I kind of ruined your spree right there.
Okay then, here we go.
Alright, hopefully everyone's loaded in. But you guys tell all of your friends that this game is going on. You don't want to miss it. It's, you know, it's Sweden playing, it's Spain playing. We really don't see top level national play like this too often. Well, look at how Spain is setting up. They had 4 players in Red House, but now they're kind of spreading out a little bit. I think they were going for a stack one side in case Sweden was going to push out.
They're going to play the risky tactic on one side, which I don't prefer this setup. I mean, Padaways is playing back in Red House, Julio's playing outside. They can't really give backup to each other, and they're just going to allow Sweden to get on side, and then they're going to pick him off. And that's really risky.
He missed a really crucial shot there onto, I think that was Simon who was pushing up there with the bomb. If he had been able to kill him, he would have seen the bomb drop on the stairs. Oh, that was a really close kill there, but it's going to be Petaways over at the Red House, who is going to have to defend this potential mansion push. And there are going to be, who's that? It's going to be Kimpa and Simon that are going to push up from the one stairs. Petaways goes for the jumping FRF2 quickscope? What? So here comes a potential one push from Sweden.
Sweden's just going to wait till they get the first pick. They're just going to smoke it out and then push in. Petaway's gonna get this shot.
Oh, look at that, Broom wasn't covered. Julio does get one pick. They haven't cleared out Red House yet.
Petaway's missing a shot again.
So Zetor's down and so is Julio, but Petaway's scope is still in the Red House and that's causing a lot of problems here. But the bomb did get down somehow. Oh, look at that.
Spain sneaked his way in. Enemy troops eliminated. And he gets a 3k streak, 4k in the end. He just sneaked in the red house from the left side, getting 3 kills and saving the bomb.
Yeah, for sure.
That was a good save.
Even then, like, the retake was failing because I think it was Kimpa who was scoping on the one stairs. He was just shutting down the rotation to the site, even with the smokes.
Oh, look at Show from here, going absolutely huge. Taz coming in a bit late, but this could be very useful for the Spanish team.
Okay, Pedaways gets taken out by Taz. That's a really good first opening frag. That opens up the site, but what is happening to them? Now it's all up to Kimpa with the bomb and window. He's in a 1-on-3. Taz was the only one to get kills this round. Well, what can Kimpa do? Pull out his magic rabbit? He's got a player pushing him on his left.
Already behind.
Oh, they don't see each other. Oh, I think he just saw him.
Yeah, he saw him.
Yeah.
No, he's not gonna go for a troll. It's just gonna take it easy. And that's 1-1 to Spain. Good pre-work by Chopra, getting 2 kills in the library. And that forced Sweden to take action, and that turned out not so great.
Oh, that's a really fast opening frag from Pedaways onto Kimpa. That's not what they needed to do. Well, at least for Sweden to do, but what is this push coming into Mansion? Look at this, Mankey just sitting up in here. We saw Netherlands doing this a lot too, I think.
Oh, look where Julio is sitting. Oh, why is he dropping the flash?
Oh,
he's actually gonna go for the push, but it's shot down. Mankey.
Who is that playing in bedroom? I think that's Showpreem who's in the bedroom, I think. He's in a really good spot as well. As long as no scopes come around from the front side. Alright, so Showpreem is making his move. He's pushing out to Courtyard. Going to run into Kimpa to his left. Is Kimpa going to be prepared for this? No, he takes Taz out. And Simon too. This is why defense is like really strong, because you can flank like this so easily. And the offensive team just doesn't have enough players to cover it.
So he's just going for a nade on one side, almost getting Pedaways. And Mankey's still under in the mid house.
Yeah, Zitor's making a move, gets spotted by Natek. They know where he is. Front of 2, he's got Pedaways looking right at him. Zitor is kind of trapped. Why is Natek looking away? What? Just allowed Zitor to get a free kill there. Zitor actually didn't take any damage either. It's going to be 2-on-3, Mankey, Zitor versus Noe, Pedaways, and Choppreem.
Yeah, they've got the bomb. That's the main advantage they have now. They just have to make sure they don't get picked off.
Yeah, if Zitor and Mankey can realize that they're playing bomb like this, I actually think it goes to the favor of Sweden here, because those positions don't look that strong if there's enough time for them to get the bomb and run out. Well, let's hop on board to Mankey, see what she's able to do. Gonna nade the window. Actually lets Choppreem up to 1 HP through the wall banks with the AK-12. Nice job there from Mankey. You can tell he's practiced this map. Like, that's something you have to practice to know how to do. So Mankey is going to make his move through the taxi car. He's got a player on the fence actually in the left corner. Where Noe is playing is a really good corner, but that works out beautifully.
That was a deadly crossfire from Spain. It didn't look that strong to start off with, but they had every corner covered with the C4. And then it's just going to be really, really hard for Sweden to get in. And eventually they weren't able to.
And yeah, Spain needs to win about 4 more rounds before dropping any. Especially because they're on defense. It's basically the repeat of Cannon, just like the reverse side. And they are up 2-1 now, so let's see what they're able to do. Where? It seems to be a 2-stair push here coming up from Sweden. They've smoked the front. Now, are they going to go into 2 or are they going to push that ladder? And let's see how Spain is able to react to this. They actually haven't changed the positions at all. They're still looking towards the front of 1. They haven't had anyone in the red house.
Oh, Chopra moved out the window. What is he doing?
That is a huge mistake. That's not something you want to do when you have an inkling of an idea that they're going to push out there. But Julio does try to bring it back a little bit. Takes the kill into Simon.
Yeah, well, we have Spain with 2 people on the 2 side. Pedaways watching a main entrance. So if they don't get Pedaways out, the round's still for Spain.
Yeah, and Taz is trying to push through Cellar. He might get caught here by Natek. I think he can hear Natek pulling out a nade. He actually spots him. Oh, but he misses the shot and Natek gets the kill into Taz. Oh, no, this is all falling apart. Pedaways gets the kill into Taz. Oh, it's all up to Kimpa.
That's exactly what they meant. The defense from Spain was so strong on there. Again, the first pick, Pedaways already looking for him. He's playing corner and Kimpa's going back. He's going to meet up with Noe. No, wait, is he going underground? Yes, he is.
Well, Kimpa like might think like his only chance is to go through underground and surprise them. Look at where Noe is playing. Is Kimpa going to check this? This isn't a common spot. Oh, Kimpa is amazing.
Does. And now Julio's gonna walk back, but I think Kimpa's gonna try and move on really fast. Headaways is not there yet. He's gonna spot Julio, but no, Julio instantly with a headshot taking him.
Kimpa checks the most obscure like spot ever in Mansion, but doesn't check the left well side of the red house. That's excellent.
Yeah.
That's AVA for you guys. 3-1 for Spain. They are of course on defense on Fox Hunting here. But we do have a really fast kill coming here from Zetor. That was on such a
Zetor may
brink.
catch Noe off guard. Noe is playing in the bedroom.
Oh, he's gonna get a kill into. Oh, he finally gets the kill into Kimpa. I didn't think he was gonna get it, but he knows there's a player behind him. He needs to get out of here. He needs to start getting kills. Yeah.
Notic's coming with the backup. Notic gets the first shot. He's gonna move away now. Does move away. And it's 3-on-3.
But I think this win in the favor of Sweden. It's 3-on-3, but it's 3-on-3 with the offensive team just having the ability to go through these spots now and not having to worry about getting flanked.
Well, Mankey's 1 HP though, so that's not so great.
Well, Mankey's either getting a headshot or he's dying, so I think his HP is pretty irrelevant at this point.
Notic is still playing in a mid house. He's playing it really, really risky. He's now moving away. Wise decision.
Really interested to see how Sweden's going to do this. Are they going to try to force a 1? We see Mankey picking up a scope. I would be shameful for him to go into the window and look for a pick. But he's probably going to do that. I don't know why teams do this.
Oh, Notic and Taz. Oh wait, Notic's actually in the ground. Why is Notic playing underground though? Is he expecting him to go underground too? I mean, they would hear that.
I think it's just inexperience to go underground because you think, well, where can I go where I cannot quickly flank them? That's safe, and underground is kind of like the de facto spot to go, but you kind of want to play in Mansion because this is a long way to go. Like, to walk up these stairs, it makes a lot of noise. You give away your position before you even start flanking. But look at this, the front of
moving up in
two.
Mansion now, but he's gonna hear Mankey move. This
It's
may
all the
actually be
Petaways
very
here.
crucial. He's gonna think it's gonna be a 1. The Petaway spots Taz. I think the Swede is gonna get ready for a 2. They don't know where Notic is. Notic may be that wild card. Notic's gotta get that first pick onto Mankey. He does get that pick.
Trying to find the second kill. He backs off, gives it up to Julio. And Petaways needs to lock out this window right now. That's Simon coming up. Simon somehow gets the kill. How? That's not supposed to happen.
He drops it dead? No!
No, he drops and gets headshot.
No, he didn't. He was 1 HP and he dropped dead.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh. What a great player. Well, it was a 1-on-2. He didn't have very much time left anyways, so...
Yeah, he couldn't do anything about it. But look at this now, though. Spain is playing so good on defense. A 4-1 lead. They may actually be able to win it now.
And this is what I was talking about. I mean, defense is so, like, one-sided on this map that even, like, if you're Spain, you haven't practiced it, and you go up against a team like Sweden, you can still, like, win 4 or 5 rounds, 6 rounds even. Just because, like, the spots are so strong.
Oh, Showframe gets a 2k as well now. 2 sides completely secured. What Sweden's gonna need now is a scope to make a lot of frags and win it for them, but currently Kimpa is 2-4. Taz already switched appointment because scoping wasn't working out for him either. But yeah, on the other hand,
do you see how
on Spain's side are not fragging either?
Do you see how, like, Spain has been allowing Sweden to get that front of 2? Like, they have the players inside of 2 side. Basically, what Sweden needs to do is they need to exploit that they're given that front 2 so easily. Like, they have 2 scopes that are amazing that can work picks from that front 2 side, but they're not really doing it.
Kimpa's gonna meet up with Julio. Kimpa gets him. And one side's completely open. What's Spain doing here? He can just set the bomb. No way can get from behind. Showframe's gonna go with a nade onto site.
And Kimpa in Red House, this is not what you want when you're on the defensive team. Kimpa can just go absolutely crazy here, might get all the kills.
Where Mankey is. Mankey's gonna move away.
Kimpa's calling them out. Kimpa gets flashed, this is massive, he's gonna get taken out, that's a really amazing flash, it's gonna be ult to Mankey, he's dead too! Whoa, the retake coming out from Spain was actually really well coordinated.
Yeah, Noe already heard it. Nobody on Sweden side knew that Noe was coming from the stairs.
Yeah.
And when Mankey started to fire, Noe could call it out, and they were like, okay, the next guy is probably going to be either at the shed at the far left, or he's going to be in the red house. And then they cleared red house with 2 people, taking out Kimpa.
Yeah.
And Noe already heard Mankey rotating, so
Look
it was
at that.
an easy pick for him.
The most common set nade I've ever seen on this map. Showprim gets a kill onto Kimpa. That hurts.
Wait. He was all the way back at Mansion. How did he get a nade there?
You just throw a nade from the 1 stairs and it goes over and it lands right on the head level and it kills you if you're there. And it's perfect timing for sprint. Yeah.
I usually throw a nade from like one side to right the spot where Taz is standing now. That's also quite a good one. I never saw that one used before in any game, so I'm quite surprised.
Well, this map actually isn't played that much anymore, so like a lot of the teams that do end up playing this actually have no idea what the nades are. It's kind of interesting sometimes, but look at this, Taz doing work for his team. Gotten 2 kills so far onto Noe and Pedaways, looking for a 3rd onto Julio, I believe.
Yeah, but Genetics is the wildcard player now. Simon's gonna take Showprem. He spots Showprem, but Showprem takes him. It's a 2-on-2 after all, and nobody knows yet again where Natek is, and Natek can catch him off guard. Taz gonna set the bomb. Natek moving in. He's gonna spot Zetor. Takes Zetor. Taz already watching him. Oh, why would he go for the pick? Taz is watching Showprem.
Oh, Taz almost gets the 4K. He gets backed off. He's 1 hit now. Oh, he misses again, Taz!
No, he hit. Showprem's lit. But so is Taz. Nobody is doing anything. Taz is just gonna stall. Taz, what are you gonna do? The Taz is actually not gonna push.
Yeah,
he's gonna hide. He's safe.
And the bomb's gone. Oh, wow.
That was a great stall. Showprem could have easily defused there, but Taz was waiting for it. He thought, no, Showprem's not gonna defuse, and he made the right call there. That can be very crucial for Sweden once they start an attack. They get 1 extra round.
It's really confusing that Showprem wasn't defusing the bomb, because you can defuse the bomb and look where Taz would be coming from, and you can flick that shot. Like with Taz being so low, like Showprem did hit Taz a whole bunch of times. Like Showprem should be aware of that. Just mind-boggling mistakes coming up from Showprem there on that one-on-one. Good job to Taz for winning it out. And just Sweden here just lost 2 players again, but in the rounds that Sweden's won, they've actually lost 2 players really early in the round, but 3 players I think is a little too much. It's not looking good for Sweden. Losing players just all around the map.
Noe is playing it very risky.
Yeah, that's a really annoying spot that you may not actually check on the stairs. Oh, Kimpa, Taz.
Taz does watch it. And Julio's again at the mob, or a trash can as people try to call it. I don't think Taz knows. Taz is watching it.
Yeah, he knows
Julio's been playing there all the time.
He gets shot from behind. He gets the kill to Naket. He needs to look to his left. Oh.
That's close enough though, but that's a 6-2 lead for Spain now. And seems like they've been doing really, really well on defense. Let's see if they can just get that 1 extra round. Because a 7-2 lead would be really good for them. 6-3 may actually be a bit risky. This round's going to be important.
Yeah, it's going to be really crazy what's going to happen here. Simon is going to push into the mansion, spots all of his teammates. And yeah, Sweden basically has control of mansion, and that's like step 1 to taking a site. But I mean, Spain is just giving the mansion, and Sweden still can't win rounds. So it's very confusing what's going on with Sweden's offense here.
Looks like Sweden's gonna get ready to push the 1 side. Sweden seems to be playing a bit more free now. Not being as cautious as they were the previous rounds. Oh no, way getting the pick onto Mankey. He's gonna drop again. And it's just Kimpa and Taz left.
Kimpa's on a really massive flank here.
Kimpa's coming from the behind!
Oh, he gets no way, but he's called it out for his team. His team is prepared for it, and they shut him down. It's all up to Taz. He's got 2 players left. He's got Julio and Naket. They're both very low. And the call got called out.
Taz knows.
It's the first one.
Natek moving away quite wisely. Oh, Taz didn't see it. Oh, but he got the gun. He's not even gonna reload. He knows 5 bullets should be enough. He still thinks Natik is inside the red house. He's just gonna try and move around.
I don't want him to look at the
Oh,
wrong
no,
angle.
he's looking the wrong angle. No,
Oh, he misses all the shots and Eric's gotta reload. Oh, but he gets the kill anyways.
Oh,
Good
he
clutch
still
from
gets
Taz.
That was very much needed. And that will be very, very important for Sweden. That little extra round. But still 6-3 lead for Spain on their defense. That is... Well, they couldn't give away more rounds, but they played it really good. Much better than I anticipated.
I mean, I know I was expecting Spain to either like lose like 3-6 or like maybe 5-4, but to win like rounds like that and the way they were winning rounds, like actually like playing together, having coordination, retaking sites, it's actually like pretty scary how well they were able to play on defense, even though Julio was saying that they were scared about fox hunting. So now I'm curious to see how they can play offense. If they play defense that well without practicing anything, like maybe they have an offense that's worth like checking out. I mean, Sweden's offense was just abysmal. Like they weren't like, okay, if you go one site, you have to clear out Mansion to get in there. There were 2 rounds where they pushed one site and they didn't clear out Mansion at all, and they had Shopreme or Julio flanking them, and they just got like a 2K and just messed everything up. And any time Sweden actually won a round, it's because they went to front 2 where Spain had no one playing, and either one round where they went to well, or one round where they got really lucky with Shopreme dropping out of the window for no reason at all. So I don't know, like it's the offense from Sweden was just out there, you know. I don't quite know what they were trying to achieve. Like there's basic things like you take Mansion, you take 1 stairs, you have a scope, you know, scouting the sides, you throw your 2 smokes far sides out, you get into the site, you plant the bomb, you back out. And I don't know. And like we saw Mankey, he got that 3K right where he pushed into Red House. Normally you really don't want to push into Red House because normally you'll have 3 players staring right at you as soon as you cross that line from Red House. But for Mankey it worked out and he was able to get 3 kills. It's just crazy stuff like that just happened. And here we are going to the second. After I've spoke for way too long there.
It's going to be real hard for Spain. I think that within the first... Preferably 2 rounds, they've got to take 1 to make it easier for them.
Well, there's 9 rounds. Spain needs to win 4 of them. I think that's entirely doable, and it might be an upset here on Sweden. Sweden, I mean, maybe they've only practiced defense, and that's the only side they care about, which is something that a lot of teams used to do. So I wouldn't be surprised at that. But again, like 4 rounds, 9 rounds, you know, I could see them, you know, exploiting some weaknesses on Sweden's defense if they can find them. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
But they do have Taz and Zetor sitting up the crossfire pretty much into Zetor watching underground. Mankey is playing a bit far back with rifle, not sure why he's there.
Key thing here, can Norway spot Zetor playing behind the crates here? Zetor gets naded out, which prompts Norway to die. So Zetor gets a really nice free kill, doesn't take any damage at all. Really good start here from Sweden. Let's see if they can carry it out through the rest of the round. 1:30 left. Oh, that was Kimpa, just annihilated Pedaways looking for a scope pick there on the 1 stairs. That's gonna be 3-on-5 now for Spain. And this is a problem that you don't want to happen. You don't want to get picked off slowly, just a little bit, gets picked off every like 20 seconds you lose a player. That's how you lose
the biggest
fox
problem they have is that C4 is still at base, so if they want to push anything,
oh no,
they're gonna fall regardless.
You see how Spain is just getting picked off and they're actually not achieving any map control. Like they're just running back and forth between the front 2
Shoprem
entrants.
is already on side and Genetics doesn't even know, but Zetor.
Yeah. They have these...
Zetor is now moving in. He's just in time. That just leaves Julio picking up the AK-12. New Taz will be coming there. He can't get Genetic. Nice try by them, but they really need to get at least 1 round in attack before Sweden gets 3. Otherwise, Sweden's already closed the gap, and then it's going to be real hard for them to win.
Yeah, the first round and second round, it's where they need to figure out the default setup of Sweden. and then they need to exploit that weakness that they found potentially. And then from there, it's just Sweden trying to, you know, be proactive and reactive to how Spain is changing it up. If Spain isn't able to get this round or the next round, oh man, that's gonna be just awesome for Sweden.
Oh,
I
but
think
look, Spain's already on one side and Sweden's just letting them.
Oh
and
no,
now
they're
gonna go retake. Mankey surprises them. Oh my goodness, what was that? It just fell within 5 seconds.
A+ effort for Spain for grouping up and pushing all at once into a site. Okay, that's definitely one viable strategy on this map that we actually didn't see Sweden doing. So good job from them. Terrible execution, not watching all the correct angles, not looking at Red House, allowing Kimpa to get a 2k.
Well, the thing was, they had sight, they were about to set, they were trying to move around, get into positions, and that's
they never had
exactly the moment where Kimpa and Mankey moved out of the Red House and annihilated them along with Simon's backup.
Yeah, they had yet to push past that yellow generator. They hadn't even had the bomb out. It was someone was trying to rush onto the site to get the kill on Red House on Kimpa, but Kimpa was already getting 2 kills before they had even passed on stairs. So I don't know, Spain needed to use a bit more spokes there, or nade out Red House first before they push.
They had already naded the shed where Simon was waiting. They did try that.
But see, we're going to see the opposite now. I think we're going to see a front 2 push towards 1, which is something we didn't see Sweden do really well. Let's see if their execution's better.
Pushing underground.
Yeah, he's going to call out for his team what they're doing here. Really bad position there from Simon. He pushes out. Naket is going to push this Red House. By the way, it's taken out by Kimpa. No one playing in the Red House. Naket has control of Red House. This is not really good if he can hold it. But he's wandering around. He's getting shot.
Natek thinking good shot. And Taz, he's watching the stairs. No, he's gonna move up there. Zeter's still in the mid house. And Julio, he's not even gonna try to get to one side now. I think he knows.
Sweden has this on lockdown. No matter where anyone goes for Spain, they're gonna get killed. Yeah, look at this. As soon as they try to peek or do something, Spain just gets taken out immediately. Watch this. Julio's gonna push up here against Kimpa, and Kimpa has it. Yeah.
Yeah, Kim was already watching it. And this is exactly what should not have happened to Spain, because it's now 6-6.
Basically, they took the information they had learned from the first 2 rounds, and they tried to apply it in that 3rd round going front 2, and it didn't work out. It totally fell apart. They weren't prepared for Zetor to rotate into the mansion. They weren't prepared for Taz and Kimpa to move how they were moving on scopes. And yeah. 3-0 now for Sweden. No rounds yet for Spain. Oh, the catches Mankey off guard. Mankey didn't hear him?
Taz almost nading out Padaways. I think Pada's it's only half HP, but that was an amazing nade from Taz. That's one of the proper nade spots on this map.
And we're gonna see a front 2 push here. I mean, step 1 was completed, but they didn't check out that corner. Gonna be Zetor getting a nice double kill. Zetor's now 5-0 for his team. Doing a lot of work. And now, where does Spain go? They have 3 players to the 4 of Sweden, and like Sweden just has a perfect setup. They haven't been forced out of their spots. They have all the angles covered. It's gonna be really rough for Spain.
Zeter again moving to the underground. Natek still upstairs. Kimpa is watching the mid house from Shad. He hears Shoprem there. Gets Shoprem just when he peeks out. And Natek, he's with the scope, but I think Zeter's gonna see the C4. And he's actually gonna move to the back. Is he gonna catch Noe off guard? I think he is.
Noe gets him onto UAV, but can't get the kill, and that's going to be 4 rounds straight for the second half for Sweden. 7-1 for Kimpa, Zetor 6-0, Taz 4-1. They're not really being contested on this defensive side, and you can tell that Sweden, they've definitely prepared for this defense more so than their offense. And yeah, I mean, Spain is trying for a front 2 push once again, but Sweden was just like, we know you're going to try to do this, so we're just going to take you out.
Genetics playing with the Scorpion Evo. That's now. Oh my goodness! Genetics going absolutely mad with that Scorpion.
And that's why you don't want to push into that warehouse when they have a point man. It's pretty risky.
I don't know if you caught that, but I did.
Yeah, I caught part of it, but the camera switched, so then he got 2 kills. And it was a sad day.
That was mad. He's playing with all of the guns that basically nobody's using anymore. SR3M, Scorpion Evo. He's been playing XM8.
Do you see how heavy
Great work.
Sweden is playing this front two? They're not giving it to free like Spain was giving it to Sweden. And look at that, Genetic gets the kill, or Simon I mean gets the kill. Opening kill on this front stairs here. And Spain, I mean, they've committed to this, so they have to keep committing. They do ultimately get the kill into Simon, but is that going to be enough? They still have Taz to get through. Taz is actually a player at Broom. Who is that? That's going to be Pedaways who's pushing up there, but he's not prepared for Mankey to still be on the site. And so Taz still locking down the front.
And Zeter is again moving in from the behind. He may catch Chopram off guard, and Chopram, he's the only man left because
no.
Kempa gets an amazing 3k.
6-0. This is not looking good for them.
This is pure annihilation. Annihilation. It's complete madness. Now Jeanette is gonna play that side where Zito was camping before. He's with the OA. Let's see if Spain's gonna watch it this time. Mike again the opening frag. And again they don't watch it. And Simon
this is map
okay.
point for Sweden.
This could be it. Mankey's not gonna watch either. Oh, not to going for the knife. I knew that was over already, so he went for it.
And that's gonna be the second
Simon
map.
with the 3k, and that's second map 7-0 in defense for Sweden. Wow, they completely rock that.
So it's actually been 10-6 for both of the maps so far.
Let's see, the next map is going to be
Blacksand, and that is a map you don't want to play Sweden on.
Ooh. I think this could be a potential 3-0 then. This is not what you want. This is going to be very harsh for them.
Yeah, just talk about fox hunting there. Like, offense fox hunting is a really fickle thing. Like, you're only expected to get 3 or 4 rounds, but if you don't get any rounds, like, why are you even trying to play fox hunting? Like, you're just better off banning this map completely and playing any of the other maps that you could have banned. So like, I think they might have banned like Hammer Blow or something. Like, why would you ban Hammer Blow when like you can't play fox hunting on offense very well? It makes no sense. Because it's the best 5, you will potentially play it. So I think that's a really big fault there from Spain to like, yeah, they had a really good defense, but anyone can have a defense like that. And Sweden, they were able to win 3 rounds on offense. So I mean, Spain wasn't even able to stop them from winning rounds. So yeah, good job to Sweden. They definitely locked out that map. That's what they needed to do. Basically the same thing they did on Sweden, just, you know, opposite sides. And now we're gonna have Blacksand.
19-10 format again this time. Indeed, Sweden's going to be starting on the NRF side. That's going to be tough. Sweden's already very strong on Blacksand, and also to have them starting on defense, that's not good. That is not good for Spain. Whatever they do, they have got to take as many rounds as they possibly can on attack, preferably 4. Because otherwise I think it's gonna be over.
It actually doesn't really matter what they do in the first half, as long as they, you know, like win the entire map, because if they lose, then, you know, they're out. They don't have another map to go to. So it's either win or you're out, basically. So it's gonna be really interesting to see what Spain is able to do, if anything at all, against Sweden here on Blacksand. All the players are readied up. I think we're gonna get this started. I believe Sweden's gonna play on defense first, like you said. Spain on offense, of course.
What's also interesting to note down that in this nation's challenge, Sweden hasn't lost a single map yet. The only nation who was able to do that when they reached...
Sweden hasn't lost a map yet at all in the playoffs or group stage?
No, they haven't. The
Oh my
only
gosh.
nation who was able to do this too, till the semifinals, was the Netherlands. But then we, of course, saw the 3-2 win after 2 overtimes against Germany in the semifinals on Saturday. But at least it looks like Sweden's the only one who can continue a clean sheet. But will they also be able to complete that in the finals if they win this map now, of course? Do you think it would be possible for Sweden a clean sheet for an entire nation's challenge?
Yeah, I think it's possible. I mean, I think it really comes down to what maps they ban and pick first. Because if they can like, it's gonna be a best of 3 in the grand final. Well, if Sweden makes it to the grand finals, you know, um, it'll be interesting to see what they do. I think it's too early to tell as Spain is still here in the game. Don't want to count them out just yet.
Well, let's not forget that let's see, France was already giving Sweden some real tough times. It was 8-8. Let's see what it was. It was 9-8 for Sweden after some comebacks, and they were able to take that decisive 18th round, 2 maps in a row, and that led them to 10-8 win both maps, 2-0 lead, and then they won.
Yeah, I think up until that, up until the semifinals here, I don't think Sweden's been taking it seriously. I think it's this game and the finals that they've actually practiced for, and they are going to take seriously. But the half is going to start. We're going to have Sweden on offense, Spain on offense.
It doesn't look like Spain's playing all too serious though. They've got 3 scopes. Julio's been PMing me that he's gonna play the striker. So I think they're gonna try and catch Sweden off guard, and either they're just gonna go trolling or they're just gonna try and go ham and just push all over the place. But who knows?
Always takes me a while to load into this map ever since they
Yeah.
changed it.
Same.
Did they close out of the game, or am I
No,
crazy?
no, it loaded. It's just very slow. I have the same thing. Oh, look at that. It was actually a fake. There are now 3 appointments on Spain's side. But look at this defensive setup on 2 sides. 3 people are waiting there for him.
I actually got
Chopin's gonna
kicked out
try
of the
and
game.
base.
Sorry for that, guys.
Oh, that's not good. I hope you can come back though.
Yeah.
So I had
Start
issues with
there.
it before. Chopin's trying to go for a little bit of pre-fires. 3 people from Sweden defending 2 side. Kimpa, Zeter, and Genetic. Zeter playing the whole way. Genetic's playing front entrance. Kimpa backstairs. Sweden. No, Spain's already rotating. Julio's gonna come with the ball. Mankey is the only one left on one side as Taz already fallen to Noe. I don't think Mankey realizes yet it's gonna be a 1. 3 players still remain on the 2 side on Sweden at send. And this is not good for them. Where else door gets open, Genetics gonna rotate. At this point, Spain should also open the office door.
Are we gonna see a balcony push coming out here from Spain? We actually are, and Simon actually left the balcony too, so he's not gonna be up here to defend it. I think they are going to call it though, as they're making a lot of noise.
Oh, Noe's already on side. I don't think Mank even realized this.
Oh, but no, he misses the scope shot.
Oh, he gets a jump headshot. Pistols out. Deagle. He gets taken. Kimp and heavy fire with Julio. Julio with the striker.
Oh no.
It's Kimpa, just Ceter left. Ceter's gonna go for Julio. That's 1. There are 3 guys left.
Yeah.
And Natek taking him.
Operation failure. Return to main base.
And that's actually the first round.
That's what they need to do. There's if they don't win this first round, it's pretty much gonna be over.
Yeah, but look at Spain's end. They're playing 3 appointment, 1 scope.
Oh wow, Taz with that nade kill on 2, no way. Definitely gonna set them back a bit. Yeah. Especially when they haven't even taken Generator yet, and look at this 3-man stack of Generator from Sweden.
Oh, Kimpa is...
And they're
Kimpa's
nading...
actually gonna try and boot. Oh, that was such a
They
bait.
naded him out, and then they got the kill from Kimpa. Like, that's excellent teamwork.
That's some sick teamwork indeed. And that means the pressure is immediate. Oh, Zeter's gonna go get onto the door. Remember that with that game against Celsia in the AWC?
Yeah.
Zeter can't get up this time.
Alright, so Pettaways is trying to push up through mid here. He's fighting against Simon, but Simon will just eliminate him with that crazy gun that I never see anyone actually use except for, I think, him.
Oh, it's been used before the X95R came along.
Alright, so it's Julio. Yeah, so Zito was trying to push. Yeah, okay, there we go. Maggie just pushes down to the balcony, gets the 2K, ends the round. That's all tied up 1-1, 7 more rounds to go. Do you think the first round might have been a fluke? Sweden wasn't really expecting Spain to play the way they did.
Well, they were loading into the game as 3 scopes, so I think Sweden was kinda adjusting to that. And then they saw 3 appointments all of a sudden. And with Noah getting the early pick onto Taz last round, in the first round, that also mattered a lot.
He just got an early pick onto Mankey as well this round, and it's going to set them up for a 1 push. They are smoking that mid. They're going to try to push through, but they're not getting the kills that they need, and they're getting caught out with nades in their hands. Noe wasn't actually supporting his teammate there, so no kill exchanges at all. Taz getting a 2K, Zitor getting a kill as well.
And well, one side's completely open, and I think Spain realizes it. Yeah, it's watching bit. Oh, he gets shot down by Noe. Taz gotta hold him off now. But Spain's already moving back because Zeter's coming. Zeter's coming from pink room.
Oh, he tries to go for the kill.
Julio. The Noe is waiting for him now.
Oh, he gets taken out immediately. They both get a kill, and now it's up to Kimpa. Kimpa in a 1-on-2 situation right now. He's in freezer. He's got Noe and Julio who are playing up on the side of that one side. The bomb is probably going to go down. I don't think that they actually know where Kimpa's playing. So maybe this will work to Kimpa's advantage. He does have the DSR, so anything's possible with that gun. It shoots so darn quick. Kimpa's got no kills this round, so he does have a kill quota to fulfill. So let's see what he's able to do. Kimpa coming around the backside, looking up at the green shield. Is going to make it to the back stairs. Yeah, they just give him the back stairs completely. Kimpa's going to check this corner here. Julio is visible from where Kimpa's playing, but Kimpa doesn't check it. Oh, misses the scope shot. Actually, all the scopes are missing each other, and Kimpa's just dancing around in circles. No way with the 4K to secure that round. Doing all the work for his team. He's now 5-2. Good try there from Kimpa, but just wasn't enough. Missing those shots. And 2-1 now for Spain, and they're on offense. If Spain can somehow win this map, I'll be really confused, and all my analysis will mean nothing.
Simon's already moving away because Spain's pushing way too fierce into the generator area. Trying to go with nades. 4 people from Spain currently in it. If Genetics would throw a nade, well, Simon would throw a nade from where he's standing now, he would be able to get loads of kills. But he's not doing it. Oh, almost getting naded himself. He's now 1 HP. He's a bit lost now. Doesn't know where he should push up. He's also playing with the M4A1 now. Yeah, another gun that most people don't tend to use. But look at Taz. He's in the mid. He's gonna catch Noe off guard. Catch this Noe. That is the call for Sweden. Taz also getting the shot in the freezer area. So they now know that the only way that Spain can go is 2-side. Kimpa playing back.
Shopium trying to push the pipe stairs. He just saw Mankey try to push out, who's half HP. Gets the kill into Mankey. That's really big. That opens up the 2-side a little bit. Kimpa is still playing the back stairs though, and that is one big mountain that they need to get through in order to get to the site. Kimpa misses again. Misses a second shot. Oh no! And now it's all gonna be up to Taz. Last player alive. 1-on-3 at 2-site. It's gonna be rough. He can get pre-fired so hard. Goes down. Taz just pushes in. Tries his best, but can't actually secure it. And really good job there from Spain. They were working at 2 and they were getting picks from 2. Sweden wasn't playing defensively enough to counter the pick type of style play that Spain was trying to employ over at 2. And it was working really well for Spain. They got 2, 3 picks. They went into the site, killed Kimpa, and that's, you know, that's basically how you play 2-site.
Yeah, and the interesting part also is after 4 rounds, already secured 4 rounds for them on attack. And with Blacksand being quite defensive sided, they actually have a really good chance.
What's the score for you right now?
3-1.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you said 4. I was like, oh no, is the overlay like all messed up now?
Nah. It's just they played 4. And 3 went to Spain. Show Crimson where I was with the C4. First pick on Zetor being made on Spain's end. They've completely secured the office area. But both Kimpa and Taz, both the scopes are playing at 1. That's quite risky. If they catch Mankey off guard, they could easily go to 2. What's gonna happen now? Petaway is trying to make his way in mid. Sees Kimpa, gets Kimpa down.
That's the kill they needed to get. If they tried to push 1 without getting that kill onto Kimpa, they would have lost the site so hard.
And Taz fell now as well. One's gonna go to side. But Genetics coming from the back. Nobody knows that.
Charge set.
Gets the first kill. Spots base. But it's all on Mankey. Mankey is full HP. Both Julio and Nautic are a little bit tagged. Mankey on site.
And they're both point man too. Oh.
Very close quarter played by Spain. That's a 4-1 lead. This is pretty much the... Well, a max that I said that Spain would win. But after 5 rounds, already hit that quota.
Well, I'm confused because Spain is winning on sides that they shouldn't be winning. Like, they're always... On the first half that's played, they get a lot of rounds. And this is the first map that they're playing on a side that they shouldn't win rounds on. But they're actually winning rounds on it. So now can they do what they did on the other maps in the second half? But we're seeing a lot of exchanges here at the generator. And it looks like Sweden has woken up. They just shut that down completely. Gonna be up to Petaways and Norway.
Yeah, but look, nobody's on the one side. Only one that can really hold them off is Taz. Taz is now gonna watch the one side. Norway already moved up. Mankey playing in freezer area. Petaways 1 HP. Norway's gonna watch the freezer area. Oh, he's not watching it anymore. If Mankey's gonna move out. Looking the wrong way. And there he spots Norway. And it leaves only Petaways with 1 HP. Does take Mankey.
And you know what? Zetor and Genetic are really low HP, and Taz is a scope, so this actually isn't too far-fetched. And look at that, Taz missing the scope, but they know where Petaways is now. That's a really big problem.
Is he going to do the impossible? Is already pre-firing out. Knows the Genetics gonna come base
he needs to hurry up and get kills before all of Sweden gets into position,
yeah,
ready to flank him.
Look at it. But look at this crossfire from Genetics and Taz.
Yeah,
Petaways can't take both here.
Basically, Taz is gonna have to miss, or Genetic is gonna have to. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
That was the
Finally.
crossfire that they needed. Nicely played on defense this time by Sweden.
Yeah, and finally Sweden actually won a round of defense. Like that's. The score should actually be reversed right now. Like that should have been Spain just winning the second round on offense just by the skin of their teeth. But no, it's actually Sweden. And here we see another generator push coming from Spain. I mean, Spain, like this generator push is kind of the reason why they lost like the 2 rounds that they've lost to Sweden. But it's worked this time.
Gets the pick. Well, it's 4v2 already. Just Kimpa and Taz left. Kimpa moving in inner. Taz is outside.
Charge set.
He knows where Norway is. Catches Norway. Kimpa moving round the back. Showprem's ducking.
Oh gosh.
Kimpa still takes Showprem. Misses shot on Petaways. Petaways moving away. Kimpa. Oh, they're gonna set up a crossfire now. Kimpa moving in. Getting flashed. Moving back meanwhile.
And they're both funneled into the same area too.
And Taz 1 HP already. He's not gonna be able to do the thing. No, he's not. 5-2 lead for Spain. What is going on?
This
Spain's
isn't
playing
supposed
so
to happen. This is the wrong side for Spain to win rounds. Like, Spain should have been winning these rounds on defense, and then they just lose, like, 7-0 to Sweden on offense or something. But this is the wrong round. This is going against everything they've done in the last 2 maps.
Now Sweden's immediately going for a rotate after Mankey's been taken out. But make it first shot, missing Nautic. And again, control of the map by Spain. 4-2 situation. Genetics alone on one side. Zeter coming in from behind. And Julio heard him. And it's 6-2. What is happening?
Like Spain, if Spain can win this 7-2, then we have to like legitimately consider that they might actually win this map on the second half. If they don't lose this, then I think there's still a lot of room for Sweden to mess around with and just win out. But we might even go to a tiebreaker with a score like this.
I think that Spain's already won too many rounds for Sweden to still take it back.
Well, they took it back on Fox setting. But I don't know, it's just...
Yeah, but then they had the favored side of defense.
Yeah,
now
that's
they're
true.
gonna go for attack, where defense stronger. 3-on-3 situation. Geneti's gonna move to one side. Spain's gonna try and go there. Petaway's 1 HP, not take half. No, he's still full. And on Sweden's side, Genetics and Kimper are still full, and Zeter is kinda low. Yeah. Yeah, Zeter is catching off the rotated too, so that means that Sweden can kindly focus on one side. And the bomb's still down in front of the warehouse.
Yeah, Naket is trying to work something here on balcony, and yeah, I think that's a good play for him to go up there and try to like force the rotate or something, but I mean, look at where Zetor is. He's already flanking them because they're taking so darn long. He's going to get a kill into No Way, and that's going to put them in a really bad spot here. Spain, they could have won this round, but they kind of just let it slip away a little bit. Oh, and
Zeter coming in from the behind.
And he knows exactly where Naket is.
Tech already 1 HP. It's gonna get pushed out from either side. They're already calling out the good halves. No, it's not gonna happen anymore. He does get Kimpa. He's gonna pick up the DSR. Is he gonna pull off a 1v3? Yeah, this crossfire with Zeter and Genetics.
He's 10 and 4. Like, why not? Why could he not do this? But I mean, this crossfire, yeah, you're right. He could actually pick Zetor first. He knows that there's someone behind.
Genetics move away. Genetics moved away.
Oh, but Zetor is playing in a spot where he won't see him until he actually commits pushing up mid. Oh no, Zetor's gonna get this kill. 6-3. What the heck is going on here? Spain just winning all the rounds that they shouldn't win. Actually, no, they actually earned all those rounds. It's crazy that they won these rounds.
Yeah, they played it very, very strong, much better than I expected. I said 4 rounds max, but no, 6-3. Wow. They have a really, really good shot at winning the 3rd map and making it 2-1, making Sweden lose the 1st map, their nation's challenge. Oh, look at this. Spain's gonna try it again. They got 3 people on scope and they're gonna switch around. I bet they're gonna do the same. They have 3 scopes now, so Sweden's gonna think, okay, we can push suicide. They're gonna do a surprise run, get 2 or 3 appointments in again, and then push the generator head on. Let's see what happens. If they do the same as before, then that's the job. That's the deal.
Alright, well, here we go. Second half. 3rd map here. Sweden leading 2-0 in the map series, but down the first half 6-3. So that's Spain leading the charge here, and it's going to be up to Spain to win these 4 rounds to take it to a 4th map. And hopefully for Spain a 5th map as well, but Sweden, they're on offense. I mean, if Spain's defense isn't up to par, then Sweden's just going to steamroll over them. But even if Spain's defense is up to par, I mean, it's still like Sweden.
It's exactly what I expected, but they can't push through because Sweden's already in the generator area. And they're just gonna play it Andromeda style. Take generator, then slowly go for a rotate, as Zeter's already doing. And Kimpa is alone on one side, trying to get those picks so they can go to 1, or when Kimpa can't get his picks, go to 2. Expected setup from them. Seems like they're more committed to a 2-side this time. Genetics ready to peek out. So it's Simon and Menke leading the charge, spotting Pedaways. Simon still thinks he's up, now knows he's down. Pedaways getting the first shot. Oh, but Zeter is already in the office area. And it's only Chopin left on site versus 4 Swedish players. It's now spotted. Gets 1. Ooh, almost getting 2. But all of the Swedish players are still like full HP. It's either playing corner. Oh, he's missing a shot.
Missing 2.
3. Kimpa's already backstairs. I know he's gonna... No, he's not gonna commit to it. The nades on Norway are just so much. No chance. Flash, nade, flash, all in a row.
Yeah, so Zetor got a 3K that round. Really big impact coming up from him. Something we actually did see in the... We actually didn't see in that previous half.
Look at Genetics. Look at Simon. Look at the gun he's carrying. What? Playing with the freaking Knut.
Oh gosh, what is this guy doing?
Well, to be fair, Zeter and his team, Semper Fidelity, were doing the same in the Blue Ticket Cup. They were kind of having a troll cup, all playing with the Knut. That didn't turn out well. Let's see if Simon can pull off rounds with it. look at Sweden's setup. 3 scopes, 2 appointments, no rifle. And rifles are actually quite good to have, well, mainly on defense to be fair, so...
Yeah, I'm really confused if this is actually gonna work out for them. Like, were they running 3 scopes in the last round?
I'm not sure. No, they weren't. Genetics
Yeah.
just switched it.
Well, it seems to be working somewhat. Like they got a pick and generator. They have control of it. Can they push that forward? Mankey's gonna push in 1 HP. Dropped immediately there from Petaways.
Yeah, but Julio's playing it really nicely here. Nobody's gonna spot him, and Kim's down. Kim, does he actually have the pistol out, or what is he carrying? But he's got the X95R. He's pushing in. A surprise, but Petaways takes it. And Simon doesn't see Julio moving in, but Taz does. That leave only Petaways on the 2 site. Going with the wallbang, with the Knut. Shot's been fired, so
I can't take Simon seriously here.
He's been using different guns all night so far, so we could have seen it coming. He would be playing an unknown scope, but I wasn't expecting the Knut whatsoever. Maybe like the M24 Fleur de Lis or SV TPG, but not the Knut. Anyways, now moving back. He's actually quick switching with that Knut. I'm not sure why he would try that.
But look at this, Taz. He's gone to one side and he's going to plant the bomb. And look, all 3 players are trapped inside of that site. And somehow he's getting kills. And he's in the perfect spot to stop the rotate. Oh, wow, this is just genius. I don't know why Spain would let this happen. That's kind of like an inexperienced kind of move. And look at this.
Simon knows where Petaways is coming from.
Shot. Takes him out with a pistol. No, are you kidding me? He's going to get the double kill. He shoots No Way once.
He's got 2 kills already. He knows that No Way's lit.
Oh my gosh. I think they're going to try to give it to Simon. Well,
yeah,
he doesn't have a lot of time left. He will get pistoled by Taz.
Operation failure. Return
What?
to main base.
Okay, so it's 6-5 now. 6 for Spain and 5 for Sweden. So Sweden is going to try and bring it back a little bit. But, I mean, still so many more rounds left to go in this game.
Oh, Shopram now moving up really hard. Sin behind the generator. He's gonna... Oh, Kimpa missing a shot on him.
But now he's trapped between 2 scopes. He's going to try to run away. It's not going to work out. He gets dropped.
It's already 4-on-2. 2 appointments left on Spain's side. Spain's actually playing 4 appointment, 1 rifle. Not even a scope.
Julio tries to push into the generator. He actually finds a kill onto Zetor. That's exactly what he needed to do for his team. But he still needs to find 1 more kill to make it a 2-on-2. Bomb is on Taz. It's rotating all the way over to 1. But we actually see Julio. He's actually going to rotate himself over to 1 as well. Down through the freezer. And hopefully No Way can cause enough of a delay here. Because Sweden, they're sticking to 1. They don't want to rotate over to 2 just yet. They could, but they don't. And... oh, no, look at Julio. He's not going to go through freezer. He's going to go through balcony. I think that's a huge mistake. No Way gets a kill. And now he's all left alone on the site. Julio won't be here in time.
That was actually a great decision by Julio because Genetics was watching him mid. Oh, but Taz taking him. No Way with the pick. Can he take it on to Taz? Taz the only guy left. He's got 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock. Camilo with No Way missing a shot. Oh, this is becoming real close now. No Way wisely moving away. Expects Taz to come from backstairs. But I think Taz just gonna go for a safe 2. That's the best option I can do. He's currently going 6.5-0 for his team. The only player who hasn't died yet on Sweden's side. Now Taz in, No Way knows it. No Way's just gonna push it real fast. Gonna gain as many meters as he can. He's actually gonna get onside in time. No, but Taz is going for a fake set. Why does he do it? No, he's already on. I know he should know that Taz is going to be pushing him.
Oh.
And Taz missing a shot. That is not what he wanted to do. I think he made a small mistake without sending the bomb there. And then he knew he had to go for the pick. And this is the round that Sweden or Spain so desperately needed, because it's now 7-5 for them, isn't it?
Yep. 7-5 for Spain right now. 3 more rounds and Spain takes this map and we go to a 4th map. It's totally unexpected.
No, that's a draw.
What?
It's 7-5
sorry.
now,
Yeah,
2
sorry.
more rounds, it's a draw.
Yeah.
But I think we
what?
could be potentially going to a draw now. As you called earlier on in the game.
Yeah, maybe.
Mankey's now moving out, gonna push the base, gonna catch Pedaways off guard, taking Pedaways, moving on. Noise watching him. Simon with the Knut taking Natek, trying to go for a flicks on Julio. Kimpa's the only one left and he takes Julio. Zither was so low.
Your efforts are commended.
Both the teams are definitely picking up the pace now. It's becoming a lot more interesting to watch at the moment. Looks like it's going to be a freezer push this time from Sweden.
Yeah, freeze it to 1, clear out the mid, get a couple of picks. They're gonna rely on Simon's nut M110 for the picks. Not sure if that's very reliable, but they are going for it anyways. They push all the way up into balcony, but both of them die. Mankey and Z2 both die. They try to push into that mid area, catch the rotation, but there's nothing to catch. They just died. Maybe
Well, no.
3 scopes work, right, Myth?
It's going to be real close now, though. No, he's the only one defending the one side. It seems to be that Sweden's gonna be going for a one. But Genetics moving away already. I'm not sure what they're up to.
Well, Kimba has an AK-12. He's got the bomb. He's trying to push into 1 or something or get a pick. I don't know. The kid is just watching the rotate in generator. We've got 2 players of Spain just sitting on the balcony area. And then just, it's only No Way playing up in the one side. So they're playing a really reactionary, like, base defense here. So these 3 players of Sweden, they need to, like, get a pick and go fast. If they sit around, they're going to get flanked or just annihilated. They go for a pick onto Julio, but Julio's playing a really smart angle. Isn't going to be able to get picked. And that's going to force Sweden, because of time, to just go onto this one site. They have nowhere else to go. And here comes the retake coming out already from Spain. Oh.
No, he wasn't watching his angle, so that makes it 2-1-2. Taz missing his shot. Gonna try and move out for either Natek or Julio.
Kimba's in a really good spot if he can utilize the smoke well. It's gonna come jumping down, spots both of the players, doesn't get any kills at all, gonna leave it up to Taz. Taz is pushing aggressively, gets a kill. Who was that on a kill to? That was
Julio.
Yeah, on to Julio. He's got Natek left. Natek is still sitting on the corner and Taz clutches it out 1-on-2. Taz with a 3K that round? Wow, absolutely crazy there from Taz. Excellent job to him. And that's going to be 4-1 for Sweden. The overall score is currently 7-7. That's all tied up right now.
Was so crucial for Sweden. I think they're actually going to win it now.
And
they're
Sweden,
just going for a full 2 push. No mercy.
Nice skill exchange
between. They're going to get to a halt.
They're just exchanging back and forth. It doesn't go in Sweden's favor. They're down actually a player. But now it's 2-on-2 after Taz gets that kill. Oh, Kimpa pushing up, makes the rotational kill onto Showpreem. Now it's going to be up to No Way. No Way. Can he do this for his team?
Kimpa immediately getting that shot. No Way thinks he's on site.
No Way is so low HP. He rotates into the site, but it doesn't really matter. Sweden can just rotate back over to 2 and have someone watch this rotate. No Way is in a really tricky spot. Gonna try to get long range pre-fired. He's gonna actually try to nade it. Why is that a flash? Can't tell. Oh no. I thought he was actually gonna make it cross. That was gonna be really bad. But yeah, it's 5-1 now, but that score is gonna be 8-7 now. Sweden taking their map lead for this map. Was totally not expecting this.
Yeah, it's starting to be Blacksand is actually shifting from a defense-sided map to an offense-sided map. But I think it's mainly because of how the teams are playing.
Yeah, that's for sure.
That they're able to utilize it so good.
So Sweden, they push out. They get a kill at 2. They stay reformed. They don't push in yet. Waiting for nades. They're gonna get this player. And look,
Natek pushes out, gets 1 shot. Pettaway is the only one left there.
Look at that
Julius
coordination.
Now gonna move in. Kimpa's still gonna try and come from the back. Julio can't get Simon down.
No way he's going to try to push here. Gets the kill onto Kimpa. That's a really big kill. He's got full HP. He's going to go backstairs. Are both of them going to go through backstairs? Will they flash each other?
Like it. And Taz watching it.
Taz misses the shot. Has to reposition in the site. Now it's 1-on-1.
This is Julio's now 1 HP.
All one hit. Taz with the pistol. Julio with the rifle. Oh, he gets Taz and he clutches it out. Oh, are you kidding me? This is just so back and forth. That's not supposed to happen. It's all tied up 8-8 once again.
Well, now it's gonna be, if a team wins 2 rounds in a row, they win.
Yep.
If it's 1-1, then we're gonna go for overtime.
We've always had an overtime in these games, so I mean, it would just be, typical. But yeah, Spain, I mean, the first half of every map, they won a whole bunch of rounds. They won the first half, like by a huge margin. Second half, Sweden just comes back and wins it out and wins the map, and that's why Sweden's 2-0 right now. But maybe all these maps could have gone a different way if Spain was just playing slightly differently and were able to take a few more rounds. But yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Like, maybe this is going to be Spain's second win where they start to make a comeback here after losing almost 5 rounds in a row, I think.
Mikey's going with the pre-fires into warehouse. Kimpa is doing the same. They're trying to create confusion on Spain's side.
Well, they actually forced Norway to rotate out of his spot that he was playing because now he's half HP, so they did soften up one a little bit, but not quite enough, I think, to push straight into it yet. I think Zitor, yeah, I think Zitor's eyeing up that balcony there, Myth. Here comes the push, but Norway was in the right spot at the right time, totally accidental. I don't think he meant to like actually get that kill. He was just there at the right spot. Takes down Mankey. Julio takes down Zitor. And Spain.
This is looking good for Spain. 5-on-2 situation. Kimpa and Taz, the only ones left. Taz is trying to move up.
Taz gonna check this corner. He's not gonna check it. He checks it too late. He's gonna get taken out. You have to check that corner, Taz. It's all up to Kimpa. He's got an AK. He's dropped the scope, I think. Yeah, he's actually dropped the scope. He's rifling. He's on a 1-on-5. Yeah, I wouldn't bet my money on this. Yeah, he's gonna be taken out. 9-8. Final round here, guys, in the second half. Final round of this regular map time.
Let us know in the chat, who do you think is going to win? Do you think Spain's going to make it to 1 in maps, or are we going to go for overtime? Let us know now.
Alright, Sweden going for an aggressive 1 push out here from Freezer and Warehouse. I think they're just going to go straight for it. They smoked up the barrel side. So Zitor's just going to continue pushing through. They take down Petaways.
Spain's just not prepared for this. Julio does get some shots. He lands some shots from the office area, but
look at where Mankey's playing as well. He's in a great spot to get these rotational picks. He peeks out too soon, but doesn't matter. Simon gets a pick. Mankey's gonna go for the knife. Oh, and that's all up to Julio. He's got no HP. And it's gonna be a tie between these two teams.
Return to main base. Your efforts are commended.
Wow. I never expected it to come to an overtime after it was so close already. It looks like our teams are actually going to leave now.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be overtime, so it's going to be 5 rounds on each side to determine who's going to go on. Was it 4 or 5 actually? 5, right? 5 rounds on each side, and they need to take 6, correct?
5 rounds in each half, and it's the first one to hit. Yes, you're right. 6.
Oh, okay then.
Well, or mathematically, yeah, 6.
And yes, as Mankey is saying, it is overtime.
Of course,
I don't think anyone expected this to happen on either sides of the teams. Is It is very interesting though. I mean, as you said, Spain's playing really good at the first side that they play, but on the second side they seem to throw it away. So I'm not sure why that's happening, but yeah, it's a bit odd.
Yeah, I mean, Spain's entire, like, the first two maps, Spain was playing the easier side and they won the rounds that they should and they beat Sweden. They switched sides to the harder side and they lost to Sweden. They play Black Scent, they're on offense, which is supposed to be like the harder side, and they actually win that side, but then they tie it out on the second side, which is supposed to be the easier side. Like, just all over the place here in this third map here. It's going to be the first overtime, guys. I'm excited for it. Hope all of you guys are excited as well. Type 1 if you think it's going to be Sweden, I can pull it out. Type 2 if you think it's going to be Spain. And can't wait to see what's going to happen here. All the players are readied up. I think Taz is AFK, so Taz probably...
Okay, let's just wait for that round to end, and I'll put up a straw poll again so we can see what the viewers think. Who's going to win this overtime? Is it going to be Spain or is it going to be Sweden after all? We're gonna head off now. This time, Sweden's gonna start on the EU side, and Spain is gonna try to take as many rounds as they can on NRF.
Actually pretty crazy here. Taz is actually the host and he's known to TC a lot, so they're gambling quite a bit here.
Alright, then here we go. Sweden's starting up with a real hard generator push. Chopin's waiting for him, but so is Natek. And Padaway is gonna rotate around. Both teams are playing it slow, not as fast paced as they were before, but the push is coming out. Oh my! Oh, that was a 2k for Chopin. He almost got 3k onto Mankey. Padaway's gonna try and hold him off now. Mankey moving in. Getting the pick too. Trying to confuse Petaways. And Kimpa is with the bomb on one side.
Yeah.
What is Kimpa doing there? I don't think that Sweden would expect this. Neither would Spain.
Key thing is
Petaway's already going for it.
Kimpa also still has all of his nades and he has a lot of HP left as well, so he's in a really good spot here to just get that bomb down, plant it, and just clutch out the round. Like, Petaways, he's like very low HP, and Noway's now very low HP even though he took out Mankey there. So like Kimpa...
Yeah, Petaways knows.
But
Petaways
no,
just gonna wait for the set.
Petaways is waiting. Oh no, that's such great teamwork from Spain. I wasn't expecting Spain to be able to like be aware of a situation like that, but I guess it was pretty easy to tell since they hadn't seen Kimpa at all, no callouts on him at all, and he was making no noise. But really good job there from Spain to be aware of all the possibilities and prevent that clutch. If Kimpa had his gun out, he could have killed both of those players. They were like both one hit. So yeah, interesting game coming out here from here. We do see Mankey getting an opening frag onto Julio. That's a pretty big kill. Julio getting shut down both rounds in a row now. Not able to have any impact. And alright, so Zitor pushing up here, going to meet up with the Technica. Can't get the kills. He's just going to have to back off and run away with his tail between his legs. But just like that, they all get pushed from the pipe side by No Way. Oh wait, that wasn't No Way. That was actually Petaways. And No Way actually pushed in through Freezer? Took out Mankey? Okay.
No, he's gonna be coming from Pink Room.
Yeah. He was in Freezer,
look at Kimpa,
he backed out.
Kimpa, he's catching off. Chopin out of nowhere, getting a 2k now. And this allows...
Wow. Lopsided first round, lopsided second round. Yeah.
In the meantime, let me close the poll and see what the results are on it. Poll has been closed. Let me refresh.
We have Sweden pushing right into 2. Actually, no, they pushed into the generator, got control of it, and they're just sitting around here waiting around to see what's going to happen. Taz is going to watch the flank.
It's actually quite even. 60% says Sweden's gonna win, 40% is in favor of Spain. So the viewers don't seem to know it either.
Yeah, it seems pretty crazy.
Oh, do we see? Yes, Julio's playing with the striker again. He's been taking out Kimpa. Kimpa's not scoping anymore.
Sweden was in a bad spot here to take this 2 site, but they're actually in a worse spot now. It's up to Simon here to get these kills. He got the first one. He's got to find 2 more for his team to open up this 2 site. But they're not going to find them. And oh no, the tech pushes out there and takes down Simon. That was really rough. It's going to be up to Mankey and Taz there. Mankey's going to try to push into balcony here, but he's got 2 players to contend with. Going to get shot down to half HP. Got no kills for his trouble. And that's not looking good here for Sweden.
But Spain's leaving side 2 blank. But Julia's going to come behind. So is Padaways.
Oh, are they not going to be
Mankey's
prepared for
gonna
this?
waste too much time. Julio's already in. But don't think he spotted Mankey.
Well, they need
Mankey's
to
already
hurry up.
actually watching him.
Oh,
He's
no!
not watching him anymore, and he gets bombed.
Well, Taz somehow got a kill at front door, so now he's in a 1-on-2, but he's got no HP. Julio has a 3k right now. He's able to get this kill on Taz, might get
Julio's
4.
also lit. And there's not a crossfire setup so far from Spain. Well, they do have a crossfire.
I really hope
but
Taz doesn't get like a
really
collateral
quick.
here on Petaways and Julio with the way that they're playing. They're playing so close together.
Nah, it's impossible.
Why?
But
What?
Taz gonna get shut down now.
Operation failure.
Petaways was up in the generator, Julio was down behind the boxes, so it's pretty much
Yeah.
impossible.
No, that's totally possible. One
Well,
player on the
maybe with a
bottom.
wallbang.
No, what? If Taz peeks out on one of the corners and one of the players is pushing him, and he shoots upwards, takes the player out on bridge.
That would be a really weird shot though if he had made the collateral.
Yeah. Anyways, he didn't actually clutch it out, so that's going to be Spain, who has 2 rounds to the 1 of Sweden.
Zeter's already in, he's gonna spot Natik, but oh, Natik just holds on. He's now gonna move back, but he's pretty much caught.
Oh, and they ignore him! They don't expect him to push in, and he goes in and gets a kill for free with 1 HP. Finally gonna get taken out. That was just some confusing play coming out there from Sweden. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no, no way. It's knifed by Kimpa. All up to Petaways now. Let's see if he can get revenge for his teammate.
Yeah, but
He's-
Kimpa's 1 HP and Mankey's the only one full. Mankey's pretty much could do it. Kimpa's gonna set now.
Shot set.
Oh, he's moving in.
Oh, they're playing so well inside of that site. Nice micro management between both of them. Now they're gonna both play on the site? Oh no, they're up on the ramp. Just a lot of shooting here coming up from Petaways, but not a lot of kills. Kimpa getting a 4k for his team, pretty much telling his team he's gonna win the round for them. 6-3 and 6-2 for Kimpa and Mankey.
And now we're moving to the last round. Is Spain going to take the lead one? They're gonna move to the offensive side, or is it Sweden that's gonna take the 3-2 lead? Oh, look at that! Spain
Finally.
pushes in right at the moment when Sweden's gonna try and get to the top. And now 5-3, Taz also half HP, but he does get Natik down.
You know, I've been waiting a long time for Spain to actually contest that generator and actually hold it down. They've just been giving 2 away like every single round to Sweden.
And can also moving away. It's a 3-on-3 again.
That's an interesting
He's gonna
pick too.
try and move to the base, but he's not watching Noe. Noe got the bomb, and Taz is 40 HP. Mankey only 20. Oh no,
No
he
way.
doesn't spot Taz.
It's a vital mistake, but no way. If you're gonna be prepared for. Oh, he misses his shots as well.
Tanking that shot from Taz. Taz with the pistol out. It's now 1 HP.
And they're gonna go
They're moving
for a hunt
around.
for Taz right now. The wild hunt is here, guys.
Yeah, it's a 2-on-2. Taz got the bomb. I can go to the 2 side.
Shopreme is gonna hear him. He's gonna open up the warehouse door. Gets the kill to Taz. Really good job there from Shopreme, utilizing his sound. And now Bomb is in the freezer. This is a really awkward spot to find Mankey in. Where does Mankey go? Like, oh, he's gonna get spotted. No, he does a little bit of shots.
Enemy eliminated. Operation failure.
And so we see Spain this time being a bit stronger on their defensive side, but yet again, this is their first half. Oh yeah, we can't type. But yeah, people know now that was the first half. 3-2 lead for Spain. And
Yeah,
Spain's
so-
got to win 3-2 in attack as well, at least, to secure a map win for them.
Alright,
Shooting.
so the overall score is basically like 12-11, I believe, for Spain.
Yeah, the advantage definitely now on Spain's side. If they manage to do the same on attack as they were able to do before, they need 3 rounds out of 5, or are going to go for a second overtime. Only time will tell at this point. There we go then. Spain on attack with Noe, Petaway, Shoprim, Julio, and Natek. And Sweden on defensive side with Simon, Taz, Zetor, Kimpa, and of course our final player, Mankey. A crazy monkey.
I'm so surprised by how close this game has been. I mean, it's Sweden versus Spain. It's a tie, like, first overtime. Here we go.
Look at this strong push immediately from Spain. Are they going to push through as well? They're going to get ready with the nades. First pick being made. Taz is the only one scoping this time on Sweden's end. 3-point man set up again.
It's a basic default setup here for Sweden. Let's see if they can hold it out. They have Taz playing that back door. It's working.
Taz got 2 kills so far. Moving back in, watching the vent. Can't get the 3rd pick. It's getting pushed down in the meantime. Oh, side's almost been taken. Mankey almost also shut down, but went on.
Like a Zetor coming around front door. He has the striker. Is he going to be able to get these kills? Gonna walk right into the site. Gets a headshot onto Supreme. Can't find the second. He's last man alive. He's got very low HP. He's got a player coming back door, and he will get taken out by the player in the site.
And that now is 4-2 for Spain. They only need 1 more round to pull off at least
A tie. Another tie.
a tie. It's looking very good for them now.
A 4th map is a real possibility right now, guys. It's way too close to call how this is going to pan out. It's really just going to depend on how the teams react to each other and how they continue to play. A balcony push here coming up from Spain. They get 1 kill, but they lose. Oh, they actually...
look at this freak
It's Julio. It's Julio, man. He's just going absolutely crazy with that X95R. But now the bomb was kind of stuck here on balcony. We do see Taz kind of on the flank, and we see Kimpa over at 1. So yeah, they can just rotate back over to 2, but they're actually going to play into Sweden's hands here and go over to 1. Oh, Taz actually hasn't rotated to pink yet. What is happening here with Kimpa? Is he getting kills before they even get into the site? I think Julio's trying to scout 2 a little bit. Maybe they're going to try to go there? But bomb is still sitting over. Oh no!
But the bomb's down. They were waiting too long in the mid area. Taz getting him. Julio now's got to go for it.
Julio needs to grab this bomb.
Waiting it.
Julio spots that there's no scope. He goes around to the one side, gets shot down by Kimpa. Wow.
They had the round, but still lost it. Too bad for Spain. And that leaves 4-2 score now.
4-2? What? 4-3.
4-2 into 4-3. Oh,
Yep.
wait, yeah.
Yep.
4-3. Taz first one taking a hit. Maybe a headshot, but he's still 76 XP now. Spain again getting ready for that 2 push that worked out in the first round. So get ready to do it again. Taz switching to the left side. They spot Taz, trying to get him. Get Taz! Mankey also fine on the backstairs. Simon's gonna move front.
Very even so far.
Julio can get the bomb down. Zetor coming in from behind. But making that shot now. 2-on-2 situation. They've waited yet again too long with getting the bomb down. They know Zeter is up. Zeter's moving in.
Oh, he spots the
not-
tech. Bomb isn't down yet. Julio can still rotate over and maybe go for kills. Oh, he shoots Zetor so low, but Zetor manages to live, just dropping down that vent. Now, where's Julio gonna go? Is he gonna... Oh, he doesn't have enough time to think about it. He's gonna get shut down by Kimpa.
Ooh, that was so close.
So this tiebreaker is all tied up.
Well, we have the same thing as we had at the 8-8 score in the regular map time.
2 to win, 1 to tie.
win. Yeah.
Crazy how close this game has been, even into the tiebreaker. Could we go to a second overtime with, I don't believe it. Oh no, look,
Oh, a
it's...
strong push this time. Simon's gonna hold it. Simon gets
But it
shot
evens
down.
out.
Chopram's coming in from the mid. Nickel onto Julio, and Sweden takes it now. It's 5-4 lead. Spain's gotta win this round to push out the second overtime, or it's all done for.
This is absolutely crazy. We keep having these close games, and it's not surprising that it's between Sweden and Spain as well. This could potentially be the last map, or the second last map if we go to a fourth. What's gonna happen here?
Trade's being made 4v4. Zeter. He's using that position in the freezer. He's trying to move up now. He knows that Spain's pushed the office. Spain waits too long. Zeter's gonna get a huge streak. Gets the first.
Oh, but he's not...
Can't get a second. Kimpa's all alone.
No way, he might
On
find
one
this kill into
side,
Kimpa. Oh, Kimpa's prepared for it. Gets the kill. Kimpa going absolutely massive for his team. Crucial kill. It's all up to Pedaways. 1v3 to keep his team into a second overtime. If he loses this, they will be out completely. Pedaways, what is he going to be able to do? 1-on-3. Doesn't have the bomb. He's got a minute 30 left.
He's also 40 HP.
Kimpa spots him out. He gets shot from behind and from the front. Oh, he gets taken out, and that's going to be Sweden. Sweden wins 3-0 against Spain in the semifinals, match B.
And with that, after winning the overtime, it still means that Sweden hasn't lost a single map in their nation's challenge so far. The only nation that can try and beat that record will be the Netherlands in the grand finals held on Sunday, if dates don't change. That was such a shame. I mean, Spain had the 4-2 lead, and Sweden was able to take 3 rounds in a row. That's so unfortunate.
I mean, the story is that it's a 3-0, right? Like, for Sweden, but man, it was close maps every single time. Like, this, I really like this round format. From, like, a spectator perspective, this round format is just, like, really cool to see, like, these teams winning on one half, but then they still lose on the second half, and it's just not, like, an immediate, like, 2-round loss. I think it's really cool.